Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge. Ever feel like you're staring at a textbook and the words just vanish? Like your brain is a sieve and all the information is just pouring right through? Or maybe you're in class trying to focus, but your mind keeps wandering off to, well, anything but the lesson. It's frustrating, right? Believe me, I get it. But what if I told you that your brain is actually an incredible machine built for learning? And what if I told you that you already have the secret weapons you need to unlock its full potential? This isn't just about cramming for a test or memorizing facts. This is about understanding how your brain works and using that knowledge to become a learning machine. In this video, we're going to dive into some science-backed methods that will change the way you learn. We'll explore the secrets of memory, the art of focus, and the most effective study strategies. Forget the endless hours of struggling. Imagine instead actually understanding the material, remembering what you learned, and even enjoying the process. We're talking about boosting your grades, gaining a deeper understanding of the world around you, and maybe, just maybe, discovering a newfound love for learning. It's time to stop feeling overwhelmed and start feeling empowered. So, let's explore this together. Are you ready to unlock your brain's potential? Okay, let's dive into the first superpower, memory mastery. Ever feel like information just evaporates from your brain the second you stop studying? You're not alone. It's a classic case of the forgetting curve. Imagine a graph, starting high with all the information you just learned, then slowly, steadily, sloping downwards as time passes. That's the forgetting curve in action. Your brain naturally forgets information over time, but here's the good news. You can fight back. The first weapon in your arsenal is spaced repetition. This is the science-backed magic of reviewing information at increasing intervals. Think of it like this. Instead of cramming all your studying into one marathon session, you spread it out, you review the material, then review it again a day later, then a few days later, then a week later. Each time, you're reinforcing those neural pathways in your brain, making the information stick. You can use flashcards, apps like Anki, or even just a simple notebook to implement spaced repetition. Now, let's talk about active recall. This is where you become the star of the show. Instead of passively rereading your notes, try testing yourself, quizzing yourself, explaining the concepts to a friend, or even just trying to recall the information from memory. This is way more effective than just highlighting or rereading. Your brain has to work harder to retrieve the information, and that effort strengthens the memory. Let's play a quick game. I'm going to give you a few words. Apple, book, cat, door. Now, close your eyes for a moment and try to remember them. Okay, now, try to recall them again a few minutes later. See how much easier it is the second time around? Next up, mnemonic devices. These are memory tricks that can help you remember lists, complex concepts, and anything else you need to learn. One popular technique is the PEG system. You associate each item on your list with a number and a rhyming word. You can also use the method of loci, or the memory palace. Imagine a familiar place, like your house, and mentally place each item you need to remember in a specific location within that space. Finally, let's fuel that amazing brain of yours. What you eat and how you sleep has a huge impact on your memory and learning. Think of your brain like a high-performance engine. It needs the right fuel. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like salmon and walnuts, are great for brain health. Get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. Your brain uses sleep to consolidate memories and clear out the day's mental clutter. So, to recap, fight the forgetting curve with spaced repetition. Test yourself with active recall. Use mnemonic devices to create memorable pathways and fuel your brain with the right foods and enough sleep. Now, go out there and start turning information into superpowers. All right, let's talk about focus frenzy. You know that feeling when you're trying to study, but your mind is all over the place. The internet is calling, your phone is buzzing, and suddenly you're wondering what your pet is up to. The good news is, you're not alone. The idea of a fixed attention span is a myth. Focus isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can train. Like any other, one of the most effective tools in your focus arsenal is the Pomodoro Technique. It's a time management method that works like this. You set a timer for 25 minutes and focus intensely on one task. No distractions allowed. When the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. Then you repeat the cycle. After every 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, about 20 to 30 minutes. It's a simple yet powerful way to break down your work into manageable chunks and maintain focus. Next, let's create a distraction-free zone. Turn off those notifications. Seriously, silence your phone. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Consider using website blockers to limit access to distracting websites during study time. Find a quiet place where you can concentrate without interruption. Even small changes can make a big difference. Now, let's talk about mindfulness and meditation. These practices are amazing for improving focus and reducing stress. Taking just a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness can sharpen your attention and clear your mind. Let's try a quick exercise right now. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes gently, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body when your mind wanders, and it will simply gently bring your attention back to your breath. Do this for a minute or two. Finally, don't forget the brain breaks. Taking regular breaks is crucial to prevent burnout and keep your brain functioning at its best. During your breaks, do something you enjoy. Get up and move around, stretch, listen to music, or grab a healthy snack. Step away from your work and give your brain a chance to recharge. So, to recap, train your focus with the Pomodoro Technique. Minimize distractions by creating a study-friendly environment. Practice mindfulness to calm your mind. And don't forget to take those essential brain breaks. You've got this. Let's shift gears and talk about how to study smarter, not harder. You know, it's not about spending countless hours hunched over books. It's about using your time effectively. The key is active learning. Instead of passively reading, try summarizing the material in your own words. Explain it to someone else. Ask yourself questions. The more you engage with the material, the better you'll understand and remember it. Let's talk about notes. There are so many ways to take notes, and the best method for you depends on your learning style and the subject matter. The Cornell note-taking system is a great option. Divide your page into 3 sections: notes, cues, and summary. Mind maps are also a fantastic way to visualize information, connecting ideas and making them easier to remember. Experiment and find what works best for you. Now, let's talk about the Feynman Technique. This is a brilliant method for understanding and retaining information. First, choose a concept you want to learn. Then, try to explain it to someone else or even to a rubber duck as if you were teaching it. If you get stuck, go back to your source material and fill in the gaps. The act of simplifying a complex concept forces you to truly understand it. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're learning about the theory of relativity. Try to explain it to a friend who knows nothing about physics. Where do you stumble? Go back to the source, learn it, and explain it again. Next, let's debunk a common myth: learning styles. The idea that you have a specific learning style, like visual or auditory, and that you learn best that way, is largely unsupported by research. Instead, try using a variety of learning methods. Watch videos, read, listen to podcasts, and do hands-on activities. The more ways you engage with the material, the better you'll learn. Finally, let's prepare you for those exams. Start by creating a study schedule and sticking to it. Use practice tests to get familiar with the format and identify areas where you need to improve. Practice time management so you don't run out of time during the exam. And most importantly, take care of yourself. Get enough sleep, eat healthy, and manage your stress with techniques like deep breathing or meditation. So, to recap, embrace active learning. Experiment with different note-taking strategies. Use the Feynman Technique to truly understand concepts. Don't get hung up on learning styles, and prepare for exams with a solid study plan and stress reduction techniques. You've got this. let's talk about unlocking your brain's superpowers. Your brain is not a static organ. It's constantly changing and adapting. This is called neuroplasticity. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you learn something new, your brain forms new connections. And the more you practice, the stronger those connections get. Now, let's gamify your learning. Turn learning into a game. Use apps like Quizlet to create flashcards and track your progress. Challenge yourself to learn a new concept each day. Set goals and reward yourself when you achieve them. This makes learning fun and engaging, and it helps you stay motivated. The most powerful question you can ask yourself is, why? Connect what you're learning to your personal goals and interests. Why are you studying this subject? How will it help you achieve your dreams? When you have a clear purpose, learning becomes easier and more meaningful. Let's talk about how these strategies apply to real life. Learning a new language, understanding complex news stories, solving problems in your everyday life. All these things become easier when you know how to learn effectively. Let me give you an example. Maybe you're learning about history. Instead of just memorizing dates and names, try to understand the context. Why did these events happen? What were the consequences? How does it connect to the world today? Finally, let's cultivate a growth mindset, embrace challenges, and view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if you fail. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. So, to recap, embrace the power of neuroplasticity. Gamify your learning. Connect learning to your personal goals. Apply these strategies to real-life situations and cultivate a growth mindset. You have the power to learn and grow. Let's talk about transforming your learning journey. Let's face it, sometimes school can feel, boring. The information feels dry, the lectures drag on, and you find yourself staring out the window. But learning doesn't have to be that way. You have the power to change the game. The first step is to find your study groove. Experiment with different study environments. Do you prefer a quiet library, a bustling coffee shop, or your own bedroom? Find a time of day when you're most alert and focused. Create a routine that works for you and stick to it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't understand something, speak up. Ask your teacher, your classmates, or look it up online. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. We have seen so many students who have transformed their learning journeys by implementing these strategies. They went from feeling overwhelmed and disengaged to being excited about learning and achieving their goals. So, let's recap. You've learned about memory mastery, focus frenzy, study smarter techniques, and how to unlock your brain's superpowers. You've got the tools. You've got the knowledge. Now it's time to put it into action. Start experimenting today. Try the Pomodoro Technique. Test yourself with active recall. Create a distraction-free study environment. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You've got this. You are capable of amazing things. And you are well on your way to becoming a learning machine. So, there you have it. We've explored the secrets of memory, the art of focus, and the power of effective study strategies. You've learned how to turn information into superpowers, tame your brain's attention deficit, and study smarter, not harder. And you've discovered the incredible potential of your own brain. Remember the key takeaways: spaced repetition, active recall, and mnemonic devices for memory mastery, the Pomodoro Technique, mindfulness and brain breaks for focus, and active learning, the Feynman Technique, and a growth mindset for effective study. The benefits of implementing these strategies are clear: improved grades, a deeper understanding of the world, and a newfound love for learning. But the real reward is the journey itself, the journey of self-discovery, of unlocking your potential, and of becoming the best version of yourself. Now it's time to take action. Implement these strategies. Experiment with different techniques. Find what works best for you. Your brain is a powerful machine, and you have the power to become a learning machine. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more videos on learning, productivity, and personal growth. Explore our other videos for more tips and tricks to help you on your journey. What will you learn today? The possibilities are endless.